Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem.
Broadcasting from the PLA Situation Room in Roy, New Mexico. You're listening to The Snowplow Show. Now it's time on Prank Call Nation.
Cactus.
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 I am playing games.
Cactus.
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 Am I supposed to be doing this?
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus, this cocksucker.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus. You've got to be crapping on my balls.
Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus.
It's gonna be a fuck job to edit.
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Calling me a hobo.
Cactus.
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 Roy, the retarded boy.
Cactus.
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 How about if I come down and punch your head off?
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus. You blowing smoke up my ass.
Cactus.
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 Cactus. You think a tracer can stop me?
You're listening to The Snowplow Show. This is RBCP, which nobody knows what that stands for, and nobody ever will. Today's show is sponsored by Flutterpie. Thanks, Flutterpie, for being a sponsor, supporting the show, all that stuff. Hey, you know the Mojave phone booth Kickstarter that I mentioned on the last show? I think it had over 1,000 to go the last time I did this. And right now there's 3 days left on it, and there's only $150 to go. So basically they've made it. So woohoo! We're going to get a Mojave phone booth book soon, which I'm looking forward to. But just in case you haven't done that, I will put the link to the Kickstarter in the show notes. And it's for a book based on a weird phone booth story from the late 90s. And it will definitely be a very cool thing if it gets funded. And I'm pretty sure it's going to at this point. $150. They can do that in 3 days. So thanks, everyone that contributed to that. And definitely go take a look at that if you haven't already. Make sure you watch the video, because there's a guy in a silhouette. He keeps his face all shadowed out, and he's asking you for money. And that definitely seems legit when a guy who won't even show his face to us asks for money. I always give money to people like that, and I suggest that everyone else does too. Go to Kickstarter.com and search for Mojave Phone Booth, or just look in my show notes. Last week I was looking for complaining customers on the Xfinity page on Facebook, and I kept replying to the other customers, and saying smart-assy things on their posts as I was looking up numbers. And just now I got an email from Xfinity's Facebook page, and they want me to send them a private message so they can assist me. And it's because that lady who I told her I told her I put caller ID on her phone 6 times or whatever, and she screamed, "What?" really hilariously. And I replied to her post. I'm like, "Oh my god, I know, right? I tried to remove my call waiting, and they signed me up for triple call waiting just for spite. I can't wait till we get fiber here." And Xfinity is replying to me for some reason. Not to her, just to me. That's kind of strange. Maybe fiber is the key word. If you say the word fiber, that's going to get them responding to you. I bet you I'm right. But anyway, now that I'm on the Comcast Xfinity page on Facebook, I'm looking at customers again, and I see this lady here named Judith. She's like, "I called to report that my landline voicemail is going to someone else's mailbox, and I'm not getting messages. It's been out for days. And every day I call, and every day someone lies to me. No one calls me. It's not fixed. I've stayed home for all this time awaiting repair. Nothing." And here's her number. Let's see what she has to say.
Hello?
Hello, Judith?
Yes?
Hey, this is Roy from Comcast. I understand you're having some problems.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, what kind of problems are you having?
When somebody calls me, it rings 3 times, and then it goes into some other voicemail. It doesn't go into my voicemail. It goes somewhere else. It's some strange message. It's not mine.
It sounds like maybe Nigerian scammers got a hold of your voicemail. We've had a problem.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think that's really what it is.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah, we have that all the time. They always take over our customers' voicemails. And they're probably, filtering money out of your bank account, would be my guess.
No, they're not doing that.
Okay. Well, if you're not going to listen to my suggestions, then why don't you figure it out yourself?
All right.
Because I've suggested everything I know, and you're just telling me I'm wrong. Like I don't work here or something. Like I don't do this every day.
And what's your name?
This is Roy.
Roy?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to just believe it's something else and it's not Nigerian scammers, then whatever.
Well, what fixes this?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to suggest anything because you're just going to tell me I'm wrong.
Well, if you can tell me how to fix it, I'm listening.
Well, it's Nigerian scammers. You need to fly to Nigeria and take care of them directly. All right, well, have fun fixing your phone your way instead of our way.
Well, if you can help me, I would appreciate it.
Oh, I tried.
Do I have to?
I tried, and you're just
Pardon?
like, no, I tried, and you wouldn't listen.
Do I have to have it disconnected? Is that
That'd be my guess. That's probably the best thing to do.
okay? And can you do that?
No, that's a different department. I'm just the help.
What department are you in?
I'm in the helping people department.
What's that called?
But nobody's going to be listening to me, I guess. So whatever. I'm going to hang up now.
What's your department called?
The helping people department.
No, I mean, what's the name of the department?
That's the name. It's the Comcast helping people department.
Well, there's no such department as that.
How would
so
you? Well,
there
look
has
at
to
you.
be-
Listen to you. You're pretending.
Well, I'm
like,
listening to you.
You're pretending you
and
work here or something.
I know that I've talked to a lot of Comcast people, and they're all very nice. So I know that that's not the case
is
here.
that why you post slander on our Facebook page because we're all nice?
I didn't post any slander.
Oh, there's so much slander.
I posted that my phone wasn't working.
Okay. Next, you should post that there's not really a helping people department.
I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'll make sure that they...
Because you'll be wrong.
I post
Because there
everything.
is. Because that's where
Everything you just said, I'll make sure to post. Don't worry.
Yeah. I've worked here for 6 years now in the helping people department.
Well, I've had your service for as long as there's been a Comcast and before that, because I've lived here 30 years and had the same
aren't you
service.
special?
So, yes, I am, actually, because I pay your wages.
You don't pay my wages.
Well, I pay people that work for Comcast wages.
Okay, well, that's not my wages. I get paid differently. You don't know how I get paid. You don't know
I
how
can
things
tell.
work. You don't know anything, basically.
Yeah, I can tell that.
You can tell that you don't
I'll
know
be calling
anything.
Comcast right now. Thank you very much.
All right, make sure to tell them
Bye.
how to do their job. Gregory has sent me a number for a dry cleaning place. And he writes, this is a dry cleaning place down the road for me. Not much special about it, but there is a karate place next door. You should bring back Sensei Doug. So I've got this little shopping center pulled up on Google Street View. There's a few places. So let's give this dry cleaning place a call first.
Rapid Cleaners?
Hello, this is Sensei Doug. I'm from the karate place a couple doors down from you.
I'm sorry?
I'm calling from the karate place a couple doors down. My name is Sensei Doug.
No, I don't understand you.
Why don't you understand?
Why are you calling here?
Do you know the karate place?
Karate?
Yeah, karate. I'm in the same shopping center as you.
Yeah.
I'm Sensei Doug. I work at the karate place.
Yeah, so what?
What do you mean, so what? You need to show respect. I know karate.
I don't understand. This is dry cleaners.
Right, yes. Listen, whenever you walk by my window, you're always looking at me. And I want it to stop.
I'm sorry?
Don't look at me anymore. When you walk by my window?
When?
When you walk by
I'm
my
not.
window? Yeah, you always...
No.
Yes, you always...
I'm staying here.
I know, you're always looking at me.
When?
All the time. You always...
No. You. I never know you there.
Uh-huh, you always look at me. Whenever you walk by, you look at me like you want to fight.
Could you come out?
Oh, no.
I'm at store now.
No, I'm not coming over. You just need to stop looking at me.
No, you don't understand. I never watch you.
You looked at me 3 times yesterday.
No, yesterday I'm not working here.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, you were looking at me all day. You just looked at me.
Oh my God! I didn't the open this store yesterday. Is Sunday.
Yeah, and you were looking at me like you came over and
No. You don't know it's I didn't know you.
Yeah, I know you don't know me. So why are you looking at me?
No, I don't look at you.
Okay, listen. Besides that, I want to know if I can come over and get my karate black belt dry cleaned.
you don't some mistake. It's another person. I don't.
Is it okay?
I never saw you.
Yeah, right.
Why you complain to me?
Look, how much would it cost to get my karate belt dry cleaned?
I'm sorry?
How much money will it cost to get my karate belt dry cleaned?
No, I don't understand. What are you talking to me?
I want to get my karate belt dry cleaned.
I don't know. You if you want something talking, you come by here. I don't know. What do you call me?
Yeah.
I never saw you. I didn't open yesterday. You done something mistake.
Is the day before yesterday, and you're
I'm busy now.
You're
if you
looking at
want
me.
to talk to me, you come by.
You better stop looking at me. Well, that was fun. I don't know why he picked that place, because this is a nice little shopping center, and there's several businesses. There's a place called Uncle Mickey's. Let's see what Uncle Mickey's is. They serve Italian thin crust pizzas, and they're right next door to the karate place.
Uncle Mickey's pick up a delivery?
Oh, I'm calling from the karate place next door. My name is Sensei Doug.
Yep.
Who's this?
Renee.
Oh, hey, Renee. Yes, you're the one. You're the one, like, every time you come into work and you walk by the karate place, you're always looking at me.
Okay.
Will you stop looking at me like that? It's uncomfortable.
What?
I'm trying to teach elite karate freestyle here, and you're just, like, looking at me every time you walk by.
Definitely not looking at you. Believe me, I already have a husband.
No, I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying you're looking at me like you want to fight or something. Quit thinking it's all about...
What?
Quit thinking it's all about that, because I wouldn't be interested in you anyway.
Really? Who is this?
Oh, you think that's unbelievable that I could not be interested in you?
No,
Are you that high on yourself? God, Renee is so stuck up.
Hello.
Renee, you'd better not hang up on me, because...
To go and talk to these karate people because apparently this is them and they're next door, and apparently every time I walk by I look at him like I want to fight with him. He's on the phone right now. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Hey, it's Sensei Doug from next door at the karate place.
What's up, Doug? How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Hey, can you just tell Renee to stop looking at me? Because every time she walks by, she's looking at me.
All right, I'm sure she doesn't mean any harm, but okay.
Yeah, but, like, I know... like, I shouldn't have to deal with that. Like, the threatening looks...
The threatening look? I'm sure she's not trying to threaten you, but yeah, no problem, buddy. You got it.
It's not like we're not competing businesses or anything. I don't know why she has to be angry toward me.
Yeah, I have no idea, buddy. I don't think she has any harm towards you. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, who's this?
All right.
Who are you? What's your name?
I'm the owner over here, buddy.
Oh, really? Do you have a name?
Yep.
What's your name?
John.
Okay. How come you're waiting so long to tell me that?
All right, buddy. Don't take it to the next level, okay?
What level? What are you talking about? Renee's the one I'm worried about. Damn it. She's the one that's going to take it to the next level.
Body infusion.
Hello, this is Sensei Doug at the karate place next door to you.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. That's good to hear. Hey,
what's going on?
Oh, whenever you come in the door, and you walk past the karate place, you're always looking at me. Could you just stop it? You just stop looking at me like that?
I'm sorry?
I'm starting to feel threatened. I wish you'd just stop looking at me whenever you walk by.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Well, whenever you walk by the karate place, you always look in the windows and you just kind of eye me. You're like eyeballing me. I
think you have the wrong person.
Give me snake eyes. That's weird. She hung up for some reason. I don't understand why. So I guess that's it for that one. Thanks, Gregory, for the dry cleaner's number. In the original Sensei Doug call where I talked to the place called Baby Love, and I was telling her she's making snake eyes at me. Just so you guys don't think I'm completely retarded, I meant to say stink eye, and for some reason I kept saying snake eyes. Because I don't think snake eyes makes any sense, does it? That's a completely different thing. I'm so dumb.
Hi. I'm actually a really big fan of your, like, whole thing. Like, whatever. I don't even know what to say. But, I have some really funny pranks, and I really have no balls to do it myself. But, I don't know. I had, like, this idea. I don't know if they have them out where you are, like in New Mexico, but where I live in, New England.
I'm not really in New Mexico.
We have, like, this, like, Banfield Pet Hospital, and it's all over, like, our side of the country, and it's kind of associated with PetSmart. And I was standing in line, and some lady was, like, crying her eyes out because I guess they accidentally euthanized her dog. And it just kind of inspired me to want to do, like, a prank call and call somebody who is, like, maybe who dropped off their pet to Banfield and just say, I'm sorry, but we had to euthanize your dog.
No.
And I don't know.
That's the worst prank idea I've ever heard. I mean, yeah, it'd definitely be a prank. You could definitely pull one over on him saying that, but holy crap, I can't do that. You're a mean person.
That's funny, but it's, I don't know. Okay.
No, it's not funny.
Or you could contact a funeral home and say,
oh my God.
And get like a bunch of clients that are having like their burials upcoming.
What is wrong with you?
And say, oh, I'm sorry, we can't do a burial service. We accidentally cremated your family member, and just go on with that. Or I heard in one of your pranks or one of your like when you're like streaming videos. I don't even know what they're called. I listened to you on TuneIn Radio. That's all. I don't remember. I sound like a complete jackass right now. Oh my God. Okay, what do I say? But can you just call people and tell them there's a bunch of black guys running inside their apartment right now? Because it was hilarious, and my dad and I were making an IKEA bed, and he was drilling something into like the thing, and you made him laugh so hard that he actually like snapped the board in half, and it's just
yes.
We listen to you guys all the time, so keep up the good work. And I don't know if I have no balls to do these myself, but if you want to do them, please do them, and shout out to me. My name is Gloria. I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Gloria,
Bye.
I hope you don't have balls. Anyway, yeah, you're a horrible person, Gloria. I mean, you know, first pets, then dead people, and then you're being racist. I know that's not racist, but holy shit, no, I'm not gonna trick people into thinking their pets are dead. Because I don't know, like, maybe it's just me, but when the person that I'm calling starts crying, that kind of takes away the funny for me. Oh, we accidentally burned your grandmother into ashes. Sorry. My fault. I'm sorry to poo all over your ideas. I can't do things with pets. Like, people will send me pictures of a poster of a lost pet and say, tee-hee, why don't you call these people that lost their pet and say you're going to cook it if you don't give me money or something? Like, no, I can't do that. And I'm sure we could do it too, because, you know, we've done those calls before where we've gotten Petco customers who have brought in their pets to be groomed and stuff. Could be like, oh, I spelt grooming wrong. I spelt it euthanize. Oops. Stupid me. So, Gloria, please have your dad hit you in the face for me. I would really appreciate that. Some anonymous person sent me the number to the AMT Institute, which I guess is a place where LPNs can get their RN license. And the submitter says I need to ask for my RN license as quickly as possible because I want access to IV medication such as morphine because I'm sick of crushing Norco pills to snort. He seems to think this is a scam and not a legitimate business. And he gives me a bunch of reasons for that, which I'm not going to read. I'm just going to call the number, see what happens.
Good afternoon, I'm Janice Serrano.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What was that?
Good afternoon, AMT Institute. How may I help you?
Hey, I just need to get my RN license as quickly as possible.
Do you want to make an appointment?
Well, yeah, afternoons are good for me. So we'll just take one appointment and I'll have the RN license?
No, you have to go to class for that.
I'll have to go to what?
You have to
speak the fuck up.
Excuse me?
I was having troubles hearing you.
You have to take a 6-month, 10-month class.
Oh, no, I just need the certificate. And like
after the 10-month class, you'll have the certificate.
Is there someone there, like, I could just slip $50 and get the RN license?
No.
Mainly,
That's not going to be possible.
the main thing I want to do, I want access to morphine.
Okay, hold on a second.
Because I can... Alright. Aw. She made me hold to get hung up on.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Hello?
Hi, I thought I reached a business. Is this not a business?
It is a business. Who am I speaking
Oh, okay, because that's weird. You just said hello instead of, like a business
I just
name.
said hello.
Can I help you or something like that? That was kind of weird of you to do.
Well, that's opinion.
No, that's a fact.
Someone got... Excuse me?
It's a fact. It's not an opinion.
Okay. Sir, I can't help you if you are angry.
Oh, I'm not angry at all. No, I need some morphine. And
You need some morphine?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is not the place to get it.
Well, can I get my RN license there?
No, not from here, sir. No.
Oh, because that's what the ad said. That's what the ad said. God damn it. Here is a submission from Megan for a guy named Monty. She says, this guy is a tweaker who claims to be associated with the Anti-Terrorism Task Force. Tell him you are with the ATTF, and you know what he's really involved with, the Puerto Rican Mafia.
Hello?
Hello, is this Monty?
Hello?
Hello, Monty?
Who is this?
This is Gary from AT&T Wireless.
What do you want? Who are you?
I'm calling about your cell phone service.
What about it?
Okay, I'm showing here on my computer. It's saying, it's showing that you're a motherfucker.
Yeah, well, you're a motherfucker too, man. Stick it up your ass.
Well, no, you're more of a motherfucker than me. Well, that didn't go well.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic...
I ruined it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Okay, I've tried to call about 1 billion times, Megan, and he won't pick up now. Monty's on to my tricks. So I guess I screwed that all up. Sorry, Megan.
Oh, God. Really? Okay. You should not give out phone numbers on your podcast.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Radio show.
Great.
Thing. Fuck whatever it is I listen to. .org, because I'm too lazy to look at your .com. And I would send you money and be a Patreon person if you actually had a real mailbox address and shit, but no.
Too bad I don't.
No money orders for you.
Crap.
So I'm calling this phone number because you gave it out, and just, like habit, anytime I hear something, I gotta write it down and maybe call it and just find out if someone will say something to me on the other end. But no, I'm having a one-sided conversation. Yeah, so be it. So, whatever. Fuck you, Brad. You're a great person. Yeah, and that's why you deserve the fuck you. It could be worse, but thankfully it isn't. I still like you, I guess.
Aww.
And all the other people who you don't, show much love or appreciation for, like Matt Hillock and Stacy and Spessa and them.
Or like Gloria, because I just, complain when she gives me ideas.
I like them. You just need to include them more in those shows that you post on Phone Losers of America.org. And I know you just got back from vacation and you said that you were going to be doing even more stuff and being proactive and gung-ho and all this other blah, 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 but you know what? It looks like you haven't been doing it, you fat, lazy bastard. So, anyhow, I'm going to hang up because I'm just having a conversation with myself, and this is probably boring the living shit out of you anyways. Okay, much love to you, and, hey, keep it real. Just do it.
Okay. Thanks for that really long voicemail, whoever you are. I've got a submission from a guy named Tony, who instead of just submitting a number like a normal person, he's given me his entire life story. I swear there's a bunch of paragraphs here, and it involves pranking several different people. So I'll just start at the beginning here. Here are some numbers for you guys from a regular listener and the stories behind them. I live here and these apartments are shit. The neighbors... Hold on. I live here and these apartments are shit. The neighbors upstairs never sleep and it sounds like elephants are stomping around all the time. I'm in unit number blah blah blah, and this is the website for the apartments. So far since we've lived here, about 3 months, we've had to deal with a water leak. A hot water heater upstairs broke and leaked down into our apartment. When we first moved in, there were nails all over due to the carpet replacement. Shitty ass carpet, and I'm lucky to have stepped on them. It felt great. I had a rental car shortly after moving in due to a shit car that I brought from a shady-ass dealer, and informed the office that I would be buying a new vehicle as they were going to implement towing. Yet right when I buy the car, they towed it. Great place if you ask me. And I'm looking at this apartment, and it doesn't look like a shitty-ass apartment. This apartment has a lake next to it with a big fountain squirting out water. The apartments look really nice. There is a swimming pool. And there's a hot tub, and then all the pictures of the apartments inside look really nice. I don't see leaking hot water heaters in any of these pictures. I think you're just being a drama queen. Definitely a nicer place than mine. Anyway, yeah, let's call this and see what happens.
Good afternoon, and thank you for calling the Pines. This is Will speaking.
Hello, I'm a tenant here, and I just had a question about something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. We had kind of this problem in our bedroom a while back where the floor started caving in, like a kind of a sinkhole, and we ended up pulling the carpet up and stomping out on the floor, and there was a big hole. There's like an entrance to some underground cave things.
What apartment was this?
I'm in apartment 108.
Which building?
I don't know. What's the difference? I didn't know there was different buildings.
Yeah, in regards to, like, is it 4411 or anything like that?
Huh, I don't know. We're the one closest to the hot tub.
Oh, on N108?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that must be it.
And what was the situation once more? There was a hole in your...
Yeah, well, we've cleared it out. I've actually used a saw, and I've cut away all of the floor, and I've built a staircase down into the room. Mm-hmm. So we've basically just been, for the past month, using it as extra space, like storage area in our apartment. Because, I mean, it's a really huge area down there.
Okay.
But we recently, we discovered another passage off to the right down in the caves. And it's like a whole city down there. Like, it's... 3 separate levels, 3 stories of caves and rooms and stuff. Mm-hmm. And
wow.
we found some artifacts and some bones and stuff, like human bones. There's a mass grave in one room. Yeah, we've been studying the bones. I've assembled a team of archaeologists, and they're talking about, they think they may want to tear the apartment building down so they can start digging into the, farther into the caves and stuff.
Yeah. And you've spoken to our community manager in regards to all of this?
Oh, no, this is the first time I'm calling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll bring it to her attention and let her know, but I would need to know, like, the exact apartment number. We could probably find you by the name. What was your first and last name, sir?
Oh, well, it's the one you said. It's by the hot tub, the NN 108.
Mm-hmm. And what was your name, sir?
My name is Roy.
Roy...
The last name is Gerbil. And have there been any complaints about the noise? Because we've been building a staircase down into the caves, and I know we've been hammering and sawing a lot in our apartment.
No, we haven't received any calls whatsoever now.
That's good.
Who else would be living in the apartment? Because we don't seem to have you in the system here.
Oh, there's Steve, there's Melissa. There's a lot of people living there right now. I just sleep on the couch. I don't even know who owns the apartment. But that doesn't even matter, really. I mean, the important thing here is that we've made a major discovery, and it's just gonna blow the world of archaeology away. Just all this stuff we found. Like 3 levels, all these giant staircases. I think giants used to live down here because all the ceilings, I mean, things are at least 30 feet high on each level.
Nice. No, definitely. I'll bring it to our manager's attention, and then she should be looking into it or giving you guys a phone call back then.
Okay. And there's like this one room, it has just nothing but computers in it. Like they're like ancient computers, but they're more advanced than ours. And the way they store everything on crystals. So we've got like all these crystals, and it seems like the machine still works. And these crystals are just filled with like the entire history of the universe on them. Like all this stuff about Earth that we never knew about. Like one shows the secret underground location of a UFO that crashed in the year 3 million BC. So we're going to be sending a team over to start digging up this UFO. It's in Africa.
Yeah, I don't think any of the digging would be allowed or anything like that. So I'd have to get with my manager and just notify her.
Well, this apartment complex, you guys don't have any say over whether or not we can dig in Africa. Because you guys don't like, own Africa.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know?
But yeah, I'll just get with my manager, and then she should be giving you guys a call back. You said it was N108?
Mm-hmm, yep. We also found a Stargate.
Nice.
And we're trying to figure out the combination. We're trying to figure out the 7th symbol so we can travel to other planets.
Sounds good. Definitely, I will.
So who are you? Are you in the rental? Are you in the office, or like what do you do there?
No, I'm actually one of the leasing consultants here.
Oh, okay.
However, yeah.
You don't sound too excited or interested in anything.
Yeah. No, it's just that's something that's going to have to be discussed with the manager. If there is a huge gaping hole in one of our apartments.
I didn't say gaping.
A huge hole.
Okay.
In one of our apartments. We'd have to get that fixed up.
Okay. Well, I filed patents on all the technology. So just make sure the apartment manager knows that he doesn't have any rights to any of the technology. I filed patents on all of it.
I will let her know.
Yeah, tell her crystals are going to be the new thing. Like in another 5 years, we're all going to have iPhones with crystals in them for storage.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. I'll let her know. Thank you for calling.
Well, can you just put her on the phone?
She's actually not in right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just take her cell phone then.
Yeah, she's not in at the moment. You can definitely email her.
Well, does she have a cell phone?
No, not that I know of, because she's not in the office today. But
is there somebody in there that would get, like a little bit upset about all these things I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Could I talk to whoever that is?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, it'll be hilarious.
A commitment deeply rooted in our faith. And
hopefully they'll talk louder than that guy. I can't even hear him.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, she's actually on the other line with another resident right now.
Oh, it's okay. I can hold.
All right. Would I be able to get your contact information so she could call you back?
Oh, no, I can't right now because I'm using a phone that doesn't accept calls.
Oh. Then, yeah, because she's very busy right now.
Okay, well, I mean, I can just hold, and she's just talking to another tenant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my stuff's more important than the other tenants, because mine is, like, world-changing. The other tenant's probably just bitching about some random thing.
All right, I'll put you on hold then.
Okay. I'm going to wait here all day if that's what it takes to get yelled at.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, so I was just on her ear right now, telling her about the situation and all that, but she said that unfortunately she's going to have to contact the person who's on the lease for the apartment and get with them and find a resolution for the repairs.
Okay. Well, tell her I'm not sharing any of the technology or the dig finds with her.
I'll let her know.
Yep, tell her she gets nothing now. Because she won't talk to me. She won't just pick up the phone and talk to me for just 1 minute. She gets nothing.
Absolutely, but yeah, we'll get with the leaseholders. I'll get with her and I'll let her know.
Can't you just tell her like she's giving up being a billionaire?
I will let her know, but yeah, definitely gonna have to hang up since she is on that other line. None of the calls are coming through because you're on hold and then she's on the other line.
Yeah,
so
but my call's important because
I
world changing stuff here.
No, I understand, sir, but she's going to have to call the people that are on the lease.
Okay.
And go from there, all right?
Okay. Well, she gets nothing.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
You too. Thanks. Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, that was somewhat disappointing. So Tony's story continues. Here's the dealer that sold me the 2006 Scion TC that broke down a week later. Basically, I had to go here to get a car due to some ass stealing all my shit last year while I was in Taiwan, and because of him not returning my cable box and a couple of other items, my credit took a hit. Well, I bought this car and I had problems from the beginning and they agreed to fix it. I bought it in a week after purchase for them to fix it, waited all day there and was treated like a dirtbag, oh my god, a dirtbag, by these assholes the entire time. I get the car back. It seems fine. The next day we leave for Tampa and it starts smoking, breaks down on the side of the highway. So we had it towed directly to that dealer and they tried to blame it on me, saying that we don't know how to drive and I could be racing it around. So we leave it there. We hear nothing from them for about a week. Then we call and they say they haven't had time to check on it yet. We drive over there and yet another rental, raise hell. They tell me that I have to buy a new motor. Fuck that shit. So we just left and I'm working on suing them. Luckily it falls under the Lemon Law. So that's good. Here's their website. Ask for the manager or his wife. Both are shady as fuck. So I'm looking at the car dealership on Street View here and I see that there's a cell phone tower right next to the dealership. So I guess I'm going to try something with that.
NPR Rotary, gonna take a approval. This is Antonia.
Hello, my name is Frank. I'm the owner of the cell phone tower that's in your parking lot. I'm with Roy Tech.
Mm-hmm.
And I just need to let you know that in about 2 hours, we're going to be sending a very high-powered, high-frequency pulse of radio waves right around 2600 hertz.
Okay.
And it's harmless to humans and animals, unless you're pregnant. But it's most likely it's going to peel the paint off of any cars that are near the tower.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
Please. Thank you.
Sure. I knew she wouldn't understand it.
Thank you for holding. This is Joanna.
Hello, this is Frank. I'm with Roy Tech. I'm with the company that leases all the space on that cell phone tower in your parking lot.
Okay.
And, I just needed to let you know that in about 2 hours, we're going to be sending some very high-powered, high-frequency pulses of radio waves from the tower, around 2600 hertz.
Okay.
And it's pretty much harmless to humans and animals, unless you're pregnant. But it's probably like any cars that are right around the tower. It could actually peel the paint off of the cars.
What?
Yeah, this radio frequency pulse. It's because of a virus in our system, and we've got to do this to get rid of the virus. But it's going to happen in 2 hours, and you might want to move.
But I don't know which cars to move because my whole lot is full with cars.
Yeah, can you move those down the street or something?
I don't have the manpower to do that.
Okay, well, yeah, there's going to be a problem then. It's probably going to make the water in the cars boil. So after our test today, you're going to need to refill the cars with coolant and water and stuff. But
oh my goodness,
it's going to peel the paint, all the paint on the sides facing the tower. It's going to peel all the paint off.
Which tower am I looking at?
Well, there's only one tower, actual cell phone tower. It's to the right if you're looking at it from the street. It's actually on the property of the auto shop next door.
Okay.
I've already told them.
I'm in the back. I'm going to...
Okay, yeah. They're going to move their stuff. But, yeah, you might want to, maybe face the side of the car with the least amount of paint on it. Maybe face that toward the tower, because that's the paint that'll get peeled off. Like,
Okay.
maybe face the back of the
and you
car.
said this is going to happen This is going to happen in 2 hours.
Yeah, in approximately. Let's see. It's 3:12 there, right?
It's 3:12. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to happen at exactly 5 o'clock.
Do you mind holding for me a moment?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you for holding. We sincerely appreciate your patience.
Thank you for holding.
Yep.
Okay, and what is your name? I'm sorry.
My name is Frank Sherbel. I'm with Roytech.
And Frank. So we are a little bit extremely shorthanded right now, and we have a dealership with about 80 cars.
Yeah.
And you guys are calling us in 2 hours, telling us to move them where?
Yeah. Well, there's nothing we can do to stop it. Like if you just move them on to the other side of the building, that should protect them from the paint problem and the boiling water problem.
To the back side of the building, you're saying?
To the left side. If you're looking at it from the street, I don't know if all that parking lot over there is yours, but you just.
Are you here? Are you looking at our lot?
Oh no, I'm just looking on Street View. I'm calling from New York.
Okay. So you're looking at the street, and the tower is to your right, and we are to the left, you're saying, right?
Yes,
So all my cars in the front, I have to move.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely move everything that's in the front over to the left side, because otherwise there's going to be that problem with the paint. They told us that this tower...
We are to the left of the tower, like what you're saying. If you're looking at it, looking towards the dealer, the
Mhm.
tower is to the right, and we are on the left.
Yes, Yeah, you're just going to want to move
All
it.
of my vehicles that are out there in the front are going to be impacted.
Yeah, well, probably half of them. It doesn't go that far. But, maybe like 6 vehicles deep. You might want to get all those moved away from the tower.
And and this is not a prank call, right? Are
Oh,
you
no,
serious?
of course not. No. No,
I'm like, we've never heard anything like this.
yeah, well,
I
this
really
is
don't want to go moving all my cars.
Yeah, this is an unusual virus that's in the whole cell phone system.
And what cell phone tower is that? From what company?
Well, I'm with Roytech, and we lease out to a bunch of different companies. Like we lease to AT&T Wireless and Verizon Wireless, and I think there's a Sprint tower up there, and they're all affected by this virus. So we're got to send these electronic pulses out at 2600 hertz.
Well, 2600 hertz.
Yep.
Okay, and what is your phone number?
My phone number is 212-479-7990.
Okay. I just have to go ahead and let the owner know, but you guys will call us in such a short notice.
Yeah, they told me this tower was out in a field, so it wouldn't affect anything, but it looked at it, and it turns out it's right next to you guys. I mean, normally there's a pretty fair amount of radiation coming off of that tower, but it's not really harmful.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's going to peel paint off of the cars, mostly off the older model of cars. You might want to start with the older model.
Yeah,
like any paint
some
that has
of our
any
cars are definitely older.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna maybe call in some people and get those moved out of the way quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let me. Can I call you back and let you know if we did this or not?
Oh,
you
sure.
said there's no way of stopping it though.
Oh, there's no way we can't turn it off at this point. It's got to run the course.
Okay.
And-
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Okay, Frank. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I'm not certain that she's going to do it, but it sure sounds like they're taking it seriously. So there you go, Tony. I think I may have just majorly inconvenienced the car lot that you bought your car from. Maybe. Tony's story continues. I bought my old Subaru STI here to have work done on it, and they are a bunch of shitbags. Both Bob, the assistant manager, or Bobby, the owner, are probably the easiest to get pissed off. Bob, I think, is the easiest. I brought my car there for an engine build, and they took nearly 3 months to get it done and fucked it up. I get my car back, and it ran like shit, smoking like a freight train. They said, "Oh, your turbo is leaking oil and needs to be replaced." Wow, really? My car had 48,000 miles on it and had 0 problems with the turbo before I took it there. Blah, 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 blah. This is a really long paragraph. I'll just read the end. Just a terrible shop with terrible customer service. And it gives me the phone number of the place and the address. And I'm looking at it on Street View, and it's right next to a place called Fredman's Furniture, and this car place is kind of in the back, and they go up a driveway next to Fredman's. So let's give them a call.
Vortex, Bobby.
Hello, Bobby. This is Frank over at Fredman's Office Furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Next door, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but that driveway next to the store belongs to us, and you guys aren't allowed to use that.
What driveway?
You know, the driveway that the customers use to get to your shop. Not the driveway, you know, the road. It's not a public road or anything. That belongs to us. That's for our customers only.
I mean, we don't go down there. We all the employees don't drive down that road.
I know, but the customers do.
I can't help that.
Well, we're going to park cars in front of it, and you're just going to have to figure out something else.
I mean, some people I don't even know who they are. They just navigate that way. They go through YouTube. I mean, they find through Google Maps, and then that's how they find it. A lot of them stop at,
you can't blame Google Maps for this. I know it's completely your fault. If you want to pay like maybe $500 a month or something, maybe we could work something out where you can use the road. Because that's how we did it with the last people that were there.
I can't tell them how to get here. I mean, some
sure
of them
you
I don't
can.
know who they are.
Why can't
they
you?
Show up.
Why can't you tell people how to get there?
I don't know who some of the people even are. Some people just show up.
You're causing a lot of wear and tear on our driveway, and we paid for the pavement and everything.
Okay, well then block it off then.
Well, I'm going to block it off. I'm going to put a sign on the cars that I block it off with. I'm going to put a sign on there that says you're an asshole.
I'm not being an asshole about it. I'm just telling you.
You're being a complete asshole. Just acting like you.
Come on back here and tell me I'm a complete asshole.
Acting like you own the place. I've been here so much longer than you.
I'm just telling you. I mean, what would you like me to do?
I've been here a lot longer than you, and you can, drop the fucking attitude.
I'm not giving you an attitude.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You know there's something you can do about it.
Would you mean stand up there and tell everybody not to go that way?
If that's what you have to do. Because people, it's just wearing down our parking lot, and, we're the ones that pay for the asphalt, not you. Asshole.
I didn't call you an asshole, did I?
No, I'm calling you an asshole.
Why? Well, what'd I do?
Because you're ruining our road. We paid for that.
Okay.
And you're putting signs. You have signs right there that point people to go that way. You can't tell me that you didn't do this on purpose.
I can't help people who drive through there. I mean, what would you like me to do?
No, you have a sign with an arrow.
Give me a solution, and we'll work something out.
Well, you can take your signs down. Why don't you take your signs down? You have signs that point people down that road with an arrow.
Okay, so that's wrong? That's bad?
Well, you're pointing people to go down our road, and that's our road.
There's only one sign there. One belongs to Premier Parking, which I imagine tons of people from Premier Parking drive through it all the time because those people are always lost.
Well, no, they pay for it. They pay the $500 a month. You should be paying the $500 a month.
Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. So.
Okay, well, we're going to block off the road.
Okay, that's fine with me. I don't go that way. I go around. So.
You're full of shit. 'Cause I see you go that way every morning.
I drive around with my truck and everything. I make sure all my employees go. They always go around.
Oh, you're so full of shit. I see all the employees go through that road. Like every one of them. We look every day. We have cameras.
I know my employees. Do you guys drive back through there? No, I don't think so.
They don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, nice try. That was some good acting there.
They're right here in front of me. They're listening to the whole conversation.
You're so full of shit.
Dude, I wish you'd come back here and tell me I'm full of shit.
Oh, why don't you come over here? Why don't you meet me out front?
Obviously, you're calling me a bunch of names. I'd be more than happy to sit down with you and discuss this.
Meet me out front, motherfucker.
You know where I'm at.
Come by yourself.
I'm right here.
No, why don't you come over here?
Come tell me a motherfucker in my face.
Why don't you come over here? Why don't you come here,
hey, look here,
motherfucker?
punk fuck face. I will knock you the fuck out.
Oh, you can't knock anyone out.
You little stack of friends up there.
Chicken shit bastard.
Your mama.
No, don't talk about my mama like that.
Your mama got a wooden leg with a kick.
Hey, stop it. No, you're taking it too far.
No, you took it too far, asshole.
I dare you to come over here.
Oh, whatever. I'm done.
So there you go, Tony. I pranked your entire life story. We may or may not have caused a car lot to move all their cars. I'm not going to check, because I'm afraid that if I check, I'll find out they didn't. And I'd rather just assume that they did. By the way, Tony, I did try to call the other person on your list. There was another whole chapter that I had to leave out because that guy refused to answer his phone. And I called him about 20 times in a row. I was hoping I'd just frustrate him into picking up, but he never picked up. Just kept hitting the fuck you button. But yeah, now we're like 50 minutes into the show. The entire show has been about Tony's horrible life, and I should probably just end the show, because it's, it's almost an hour. Can't have hour-long shows. Hour-long shows are crazy. So I guess that's it. This is the end of the show. Before I get going, though, I'm going to play a short clip of a show from Radiolab. Radiolab is an amazing podcast that I listen to. And there's this episode from several years ago. A guy named Nathan sent me a link for this just a couple weeks ago, because he figured I probably hadn't heard it. But of course I've heard this. I've heard this many times. This is a 20-minute long podcast, though. It's about a guy named Joe Ingressia, also known as Joy Bubbles, who could do some really cool things with phones. So if this does not interest you, then just turn the show off right now. But I'm going to play a few minutes of this, and then I'm going to have a link in the show notes and try and convince you guys that you should go listen to this entire thing, because it's a pretty cool story.
So the story starts in the late 50s. There was this little boy in Richmond, Virginia, named Joe Ingressia Jr. He's 7 or 8 years old, and he's just sitting at home dialing various numbers on his parents' telephone, just to see what happens.
He was on a long-distance call to information, 555-1212 in a distant area code.
This is Phil Lapsley. I first heard Joe's story from him.
And he heard very faintly in the background a tone, and he just started whistling along with it. And all of a sudden, he heard a kerchink, and the call went away.
And it turns out that the tone in the background of the phone and his corresponding whistle was 2600 hertz.
Musically, it's about 7th octave E.
So he has perfect pitch?
Yeah, and he was weirdly smart, as you'll soon discover. Anyway, he thinks to himself,
that's very odd. Well, that happened once. I wonder if it could happen again.
Does it again.
He didn't even really know exactly what it was at the time.
But he does it again. And again.
He didn't think it was particularly useful for anything. He does talk about walking past somebody at a payphone when he was 7 or 8 years old and whistling this tone and having the phone call disconnect on the person.
Wow, that's like amazing. Having superpowers.
That really is.
Yeah, which means he could be a little walking bomb. He could go to Grand Central Station where there are many people sitting in phone booths, and he could make them all lose their phone calls.
Yeah.
And no one would know.
Right, but it was more than just a cool trick for him. This discovery was the beginning of a kind of escape.
Okay, that's all I'm going to play of that. But it's 20 minutes long. You should definitely go to the show notes on phonelosers.org and click on the link for the Joe Ingressia story on radiolab.org. It's a really cool episode if you're into weird phone stuff like that. I should just paste the entire thing here, but no, I don't want to piss off Radiolab. So that's the end of the show. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Thank you, Flutterpie, for sponsoring the show. Please, everyone else, sponsor the show, too. You can do that at patreon.com/phonelosers. And follow PLA on Twitter at phonelosers and facebook.com/phonelosers. Basically, just do a Google search on Phone Losers of America and follow everything you can find.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem.
Broadcasting from the PLA Situation Room in Roy, New Mexico. You're listening to The Snowplow Show. Now it's time on Prank Call Nation.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus.
I am playing games.
Cactus. Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Am I supposed to be doing this?
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus.
This cocksucker. Cactus. Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus.
You gotta be crap on my balls.
Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus. Cactus.
This is gonna be a fuck job to edit.
Cactus. 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 Cactus.
Cactus.
You're calling me a hobo.
Cactus.
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 Roy, the retarded boy.
Cactus.
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 How about if I come down and punch your head off?
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus.
You blowing smoke up my ass.
Cactus. Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
You think a tracer can stop me?
You're listening to The Snowplow Show. This is RBCP, which nobody knows what that stands for, and nobody ever will. Today's show is sponsored by Flutterpie. Thanks, Flutterpie, for being a sponsor, supporting the show, all that stuff. Hey, you know the Mojave phone booth Kickstarter that I mentioned on the last show? I think it had over 1,000 to go the last time I did this. And right now there's 3 days left on it, and there's only $150 to go. So basically they've made it. So woohoo! We're going to get a Mojave phone booth book soon, which I'm looking forward to. But just in case you haven't done that, I will put the link to the Kickstarter in the show notes. And it's for a book based on a weird phone booth story from the late 90s. And it will I'm in the helping people department.
What's that called?
But nobody's going to be listening to me, I guess. So whatever. I'm going to hang up now.
What's your department called?
The helping people department.
No, I mean, what's the name of the department?
That's the name. It's the Comcast helping people department.
Well, there's no such department as that.
How would you? Well, look at you. Listen to you. You're pretending.
Well, I'm listening to you.
You're pretending you work here or something.
I know that I've talked to a lot of Comcast people, and they're all very nice. So I know that that's not the case
is
here.
Is that why you post slander on our Facebook page because we're all nice?
I didn't post any slander.
Oh, there's so much slander.
I posted that my phone wasn't working.
Okay. Next, you should post that there's not really a helping people department.
I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'll make sure that they...
Because you'll be wrong. Because there is.
Everything that you just said, I'll make sure to post. Don't worry.
Yeah. I've worked here for 6 years now in the helping people department.
Well, I've had your service for as long as there's been a Comcast and before that, because I've lived here 30 years and had the same
aren't you
service.
special?
So, yes, I am, actually, because I pay your wages.
You don't pay my wages.
Well, I pay people that work for Comcast wages.
Okay, well, that's not my wages. I get paid differently. You don't know how I get paid. You don't know how things work. You don't know anything, basically.
Yeah, I can tell that.
You can tell that you don't
I'll
know
be calling
anything.
Comcast right now. Thank you very much.
All right, make sure to tell them
Bye.
how to do their job. Gregory has sent me a number for a dry cleaning place. And he writes, this is a dry cleaning place down the road for me. Not much special about it, but there is a karate place next door. You should bring back Sensei Doug. So I've got this little shopping center pulled up on Google Street View. There's a few places. So let's give this dry cleaning place a call first.
Rapaz Cleaners?
Hello. Definitely be a very cool thing if it gets funded. And I'm pretty sure it's going to at this point. $150. They can do that in 3 days. So thanks, everyone that contributed to that, and definitely go take a look at that if you haven't already. Make sure you watch the video, because there's a guy in a silhouette, he keeps his face all shadowed out, and he's asking you for money, and that definitely seems legit, when a guy who won't even show his face to us asks for money. I always give money to people like that, and I suggest that everyone else does too. Go to Kickstarter.com and search for Mojave Phone Booth, or just look in my show notes. Last week, I was looking for complaining customers on the Xfinity page on Facebook, and I kept replying to the other customers, and saying smart-assy things on their posts as I was looking up numbers. And just now, I got an email from Xfinity's Facebook page, and they want me to send them a private message so they can assist me. And it's because that lady who I told her I told her I put caller ID on her phone 6 times or whatever, and she screamed, "What?" really hilariously. And I replied to her post. I'm like, "Oh my god, I know, right? I tried to remove my call waiting, and they signed me up for triple call waiting just for spite. I can't wait till we get fiber here." And Xfinity is replying to me for some reason. Not to her, just to me. That's kind of strange. Maybe fiber is the key word. If you say the word fiber, that's going to get them responding to you. I bet you I'm right. But anyway, now that I'm on the Comcast Xfinity page on Facebook, I'm looking at customers again, and I see this lady here named Judith. She's like, "I called to report that my landline voicemail is going to someone else's mailbox, and I'm not getting messages. It's been out for days. And every day I call, and every day someone lies to me. No one calls me. It's not fixed. I've stayed home for all this time awaiting repair. Nothing." And here's her number. Let's see what she has to say.
Hello?
Hello, Judith?
Yes?
Hey, this is Roy from Comcast. I understand you're having some problems.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, what kind of problems are you having?
When somebody calls me, it rings 3 times, and then it goes into some other voicemail. It doesn't go into my voicemail. It goes somewhere else. It's some strange message. It's not mine.
It sounds like maybe Nigerian scammers got a hold of your voicemail. We've had a problem.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think that's really what it is.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, we have that all the time. They always take over our customers' voicemails. And they're probably, filtering money out of your bank account, would be my guess.
No, they're not doing that.
Okay. Well, if you're not going to listen to my suggestions, then why don't you figure it out yourself?
All right.
Because I've suggested everything I know, and you're just telling me I'm wrong. Like I don't work here or something. Like I don't do this every day.
And what's your name?
This is Roy.
Roy?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to just believe it's something else and it's not Nigerian scammers, then whatever.
Well, what fixes this?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to suggest anything because you're just going to tell me I'm wrong.
Well, if you can tell me how to fix it, I'm listening.
Well, it's Nigerian scammers. You need to fly to Nigeria and take care of them directly. All right, well, have fun fixing your phone your way instead of our way.
Well, if you can help me, I would appreciate it.
Oh, I tried.
Do I have to?
I tried, and you're just
Pardon?
like, I tried, and you wouldn't listen.
Do I have to have it disconnected? Is that?
That'd be my guess. That's probably the best thing to do.
Okay, and can you do that?
No, that's a different department. I'm just the help.
What department are you in?
This is Sensei Doug. I'm from the karate place, a couple doors down from you.
I'm sorry?
I'm calling from the karate place a couple doors down. My name is Sensei Doug.
No, I don't understand you.
Why don't you understand?
Why are you calling here?
Do you know the karate place?
Karate?
Yeah, karate. I'm in the same shopping center as you.
Yeah.
I'm Sensei Doug. I work at the karate place.
Yeah, so what?
What do you mean, so what? You need to show respect. I know karate.
I don't understand. This is the dry cleaners.
Right, yes. Listen, whenever you walk by my window, you're always looking at me. And I want it to stop.
I'm sorry?
Don't look at me anymore. When you walk by my window?
When?
When you walk by my window? Yeah, you always...
No.
Yes, you always...
I'm stay here.
I know, you're always looking at me.
When?
All the time. You always...
No. You. I never know you there.
You always look at me. Whenever you walk by, you look at me like you want to fight.
Could you come out?
Oh, no.
I'm at store now.
No, I'm not coming over. You just need to stop looking at me.
No, you don't understand. I never... What's you?
You looked at me 3 times yesterday.
No. Yesterday, I'm not working here. We're closed.
Yeah, you were looking at me all day. You just looked at me.
Oh my God! I didn't open this store yesterday. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, and you were looking at me like you came over and
No.